Hello, it's Patsy. You'll have to excuse my red nose this morning. I've just been on a sneezing fest and it's left me with a bit of a red nose. Um, Once I start sneezing on some days, I can't stop, and one of those days today. So it's a good job the kids weren't here because they find that highly amusing when I get on one and sit and count how many I do. I think my record is 16, one after the other at the minute, 16 sneezes. But luckily they're at school today, so they weren't here to count me. But it's left me with a bit of a red nose, so you'll have to excuse the red nose. Yeah, so what I've come on here today for is to show you the two decks that I'm going to work with this week. I was using a deck monthly, or a tarot deck monthly, and an oracle deck monthly, but I weren't getting through my decks, and I've got so many decks that I really need to use. So I'm going to start doing it weekly. I'm going to choose a tarot a week and an oracle a week and work entirely with those two decks for the whole week, to do my daily draws, my readings, etc, etc. And then I'll come on at the end of the week and sort of tell you how I got on with those. So the tarot that I'm using this week is a new one that I got, the Llewellyn Tower. I only got this a couple of months ago, I think now, because it was just before my eyes started playing up, and I haven't really had a chance to work with it. So I'm really looking forward to working with this. A lot of people I've seen how has this have actually taken the borders off, and I can understand why they've done that, because I do think that it will make them images pop. I can see why people would do that. But I quite like the borders, and I quite like the size of the cards, so I'm unsure, because the image does get a little bit lost amongst this big border, but there's just something about it that I quite like the border, and I don't know if I want to trim it, and I think once it's trimmed it's too late then. So I'm going to work with it this week with the borders on, and I'm going to see how I feel about it, whether or not I feel it does need to have the borders done. Yeah, sorry about that. So where was I? Yeah, so I don't know whether I'm going to take these borders off or not. Falling all over the place. But it is such a pretty, I love the colours, it's such a pretty deck. I'm really looking forward to getting them working with this. I do want to actually read the book, because it is Welsh mythology and that in there, so I do want to read the book and get a better insight through the book, but I've got to wait till my eyes are a little bit better for that. But I thought if I get using the deck and get, the book can come later. I just wanted to start using the deck. But like I said, it's a deck that I do like the look of. I'm just not sure about whether, put that side. I'm not sure whether I want to actually trim the borders or not. So I'll see after I've worked with that for the week. Now the oracle that I'm going to use this week is a new one, but is one that I've wanted to use, wanted to own for a while, but I've only just got it. And it's the Sacred Rebels Oracle by Alana Fairchild. I'm sure most of you have seen this. It says it's a set, includes 45 cards, detailed 184-page guidebook. This stunning deck is dedicated to you who want to live your own unique, inspired life and share your light with the world as a sacred offering. So, it's a bit tight because it is new. So it does come with a nice book, and Alana Fairchild is usually quite in depth. They smell quite. It's got a funny smell to it. Quite. Don't know. I've never smelled that before in a deck, but that smells quite chemically, if you like. I'll have to leave those out to because I don't like that smell. And it sort of, as soon as I opened the box, that hit me. So that's the back of them, if you haven't seen them. Bit of a glare on them. Gorgeous bags. Absolutely gorgeous bags. They have quite a glossy card, but the images on, look, I mean, look at that. That is stunning. Do you know what I mean? That is just totally stunning, that art. I mean, look. I mean, look at this. You know, this is such gorgeous artwork. I'm really excited to use this. Again, it's not going to be a week I'm going to be able to dig into the book, so this is going to be a totally intuitive use of this deck this week, because there's not a chance that I'll be able to read the small print in that with my eyes still playing up. And they are improving, touch wood, but they're still not ready to be doing any close work and reading, and still not allowed to be on the internet for too long, because that takes its a toll on the eyes too. So, but I mean, this is a stunning deck of cards, and I'm really super excited to be using these. So I haven't really looked at these all properly, because like I said, I only got them yesterday. So yeah, they're gorgeous. These are gorgeous, and like I said, I'm going to use these all week as my card of the day, and for the oracle that I add to any readings that I do, etc., and any card pulls that I do. You know, these are the ones that I'm going to do. That's obviously the picture on the back and on the box. That stunning image. But yeah, these are gorgeous cards. I really like these. Oh, sorry, really lovely. So I'm going to look forward to using these. But like I said, this is going to have to be, most of my articles are totally intuitive anyway, but I do sometimes like to read just what the author had in mind when she created the cards and what have you. But like I said, this week I'm not going to be able to do that. So it's just going to be a case of, you know, I'm going to have to just go with what I normally go with, and then at a later date pick the book up when I'm able to, and just sort of see what her thoughts are behind it. And look at that. That is gorgeous. But yeah, so that is the Sacred Rebels by Alana Fairchild, and artwork by Autumn Sky Morrison. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna have to leave them out though, because they've got a funny smell to them. Never smelled that before, but they do smell quite funny. So I shall have to leave that out. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to have one tarot a week and one oracle a week, just so I can get through all of my cards. So instead of only using like the 2 a month, you know, one oracle, one tarot, I should now be using 4, you know, 4 of each. So that way I can get through my decks and make sure I'm using all of them instead of them just sitting there. So that's what I am intending to do this month, and I will come this week, sorry, my head this morning, this week, and then I shall be back at the end of the week to let you know what I thought of both of them, as you know, in readings and what have you. And I will speak to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.